has been the Dana White's Contender Series. We're looking to do it again. Let's take it to Jason Leader Fine to get the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is your co-main event of the evening and is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the CFFC Featherweight Division and is brought to you by OnlyFans. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he wears the black trunks with brown trim. At 6 feet, 1 inches tall, he weighed in at 145.4 pounds. A record of 6 wins and 3 losses. Representing Gracie Jiu-Jitsu of Kentucky and fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky, Lance the Tornado Lawrence. And across the cage, his adversary. Fighting out of the red corner, he wears the black trunks with white trim. At 5 feet, 8 inches tall, he weighed in at 145.6 pounds. A record of 4 wins and 1 loss. Representing G2 Gilbert Grappling and fighting out of Harvey, Illinois, Bo Samaniego. When the bell rings, referee in charge of the action, third man in the cage, Omar Sutton.
It's got to be a huge advantage to be 6'1" at 145.
He looks like a very big man.
Yeah. I feel like I've always been the shorter fighter, but 6'1" at 145's
Pretty wild.
yeah.
Definitely will have the range advantage here. We'll see if he wants to keep it there. Of course, he does have the great submission skills as well, so we'll see if he wants to grapple or kind of use that height to his fit. Right now, look at this. Samaniego locking in. He's going to go for it. Has to let it go.
Perfect. Uses it at least to end up on top.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that he used it as a takedown. Like, you know, because a lot of the times these guys, if they got real good squeeze, they're real good at jiu-jitsu, they will know. I'm sure you will know. If you grab somebody's neck, you'll know right away, like, okay, I have this, I don't have this. And if they're defending wisely right off the bat, you know, he immediately switches gears and uses it, and now he's on top of the man.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not going to waste his arms, waste his energy if he doesn't have it.
Very smart.
And also not just falling to his back, which a lot of people do in that situation. Then you end up giving up the position. Instead, he's now still in the dominant spot. Great work there early. Now you see those long legs creeping up the back.
Yeah, this is where that range and that lankiness really come into play, because here he is. He's going for what I might be, what is this, mission control?
Rubber guard, yeah.
Rubber guard, buggy choke, I don't know. Kids do the darndest things nowadays.
Ooh, just missed that up kick as well. That's dangerous as well with those long limbs. Can't stand up and get past him. Samaniego settles back down into the guard. Caught an elbow from underneath.
Now, for everybody watching at home, what Lawrence is doing dramatically different than most of the other fighters tonight is when he has his opponent on top of him, you see he's controlling one wrist, and he's either looking to control an arm for an arm bar, or he's got those long legs. Like, I bet you this guy in the training room is doing triangles left and right. You know, he can't do that with the closed guard, especially hard when he's pushed up against the cage like this, but he's always going to try to be controlling a wrist and throwing his legs up for submission attacks.
And again, you see Lawrence firing up those legs, even as Samaniego lets him stand.
Beautiful body shot.
Really nice body shot. Got the takedown. Again, those up kicks are dangerous. Got to be very aware of those long legs.
Yeah, and although Lawrence is obviously dangerous and threatening off his back, Simoniego's obviously winning this round. Staying on top, doing ground and pound, being active enough. There's 2 takedowns.
Yeah, definitely working well in this top position.
Yeah, and you called out that body shot, Andre, and I really like that. Instead of immediately going for the takedown, he works his way into it.
Throw something to set it back up.
Slid past the legs there, but trying to maintain control. Maybe he'll go back to attack this neck again.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, there he goes again. Uses it to sweep.
Look at that. Beautiful technique there. Didn't get the squeeze, but got himself out of the bad spot. Excellent work there.
Man, everybody on this Gilbert grappling team knows a thing or two.
No question about it. That squad is really putting together some talented athletes right now that are making a real statement in the CFFC, including the champ that's in his corner, Jose Perez. see right there in his own corner, getting those directions from the champ. Posturing up, landing big shots. Making it really uncomfortable for Lawrence underneath. Lawrence going to try to invert, see if he can grab something. He did not. Now he'll work back to the feet, but once again.
Using the guillotine to come up on top.
Beautiful work. Lawrence did a good job of spinning and getting his back to the canvas, but that allows Samaniego back to the dominant position.
And I'll give Lawrence credit. He continues to attack off his back. He's definitely staying active. He's got an active open guard.
Yeah, he's throwing little elbows from the bottom, but he's also not falling in love with it either. Like, he recognizes when he's got to try to get out, try to stand up, try to escape. A lot of the times nowadays, I'll see guys just absolutely fall in love with, okay, you're on top of me, I'm going to stay here, and I'm gonna box your ears or hit you with these little rabbit punches. In the meantime, guy on top's doing some real damage.
There he goes again, back to that guillotine.
This time great defense there from Lawrence, but sitting in on the squeeze, but uses it to get back to the top.
Yeah.
Now
Going for it.
Locking it up again here at the bell. Can he get the squeeze here? Rolls over.
He's got a Darce locked up.
Didn't quite get it, man, but put it in.
Wow, that was
Beautiful
close.
attack. I like it. He
Beautiful
was aware.
grappling exchanges from both guys.
Yeah, he just ran out of time. I feel like that was in there. If he had another, 10, 15 seconds.
Jose Perez was yelling the whole time. He's a blue belt at best.
We don't respect his jiu-jitsu. Is that what he said earlier in the fight? We take a look at this this attempted standing guillotine gets turned right into I'm going to call it a takedown, a sweep, whatever you want. If you're a BJJ player, you're a wrestler, it's all the same. You get the guy on the ground, you get on top of him, and you do a little face punching like this. This is a lot of the round here, Andre. Bo on top, just doing what he does. Lawrence moving really well, trying to invert, looking for maybe a leg there, looking just to escape, stand up. It's a good fight so far.
I had a feeling there would be some spirited grappling exchanges in this fight. There had been so far. Got to think that's a clear round for the Gilbert grappling man. But as Andre pointed out earlier, to Lance's credit, I mean, he is doing his best. Even though he's been in some, on his back mostly, he's worked from there and he's trying.
I really want to get to the bottom of the black eye that Jose Perez has, because I swear it was not there 3 fights ago.
Immediately here, Lawrence trying to get the legs up. Andre Petrosky sitting in with us here for our co-main event at CFFC 115. Fresh off his big win at Madison Square Garden and enjoying himself as the best grappler in the middleweight division. I know you like to see some great grappling fights.
That's right. Yeah, and to me it seems like Samaniego has worked on his grappling since that submission loss to James Lyons. To me, it shows that his grappling is something he's worked on, and he seems confident out there tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're going with Jose Perez on a daily basis. That's going to help you out as they go back to the feet there. Nice left hand for Samaniego. Lawrence going to try to stay at range a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that Bo's just neutralized that now. Or Lawrence just isn't, he doesn't have his rhythm. He doesn't got the timing down. He's not using his range at all.
Lawrence did stuff the takedown there. Stays upright. You're right, Samaniego just kind of leaping past that range.
So Bo's corner's yelling for body head, so he's throwing the right hand to the body and then coming up with the hook to the head.
Lawrence with a sneaky uppercut there after the 2 straights. And
there's jab to the body.
He's going to look for this takedown again. Not there. Lawrence alertly pulled away there. Reshot. This will get it done.
Beautiful. And look, he didn't overly exert himself for that takedown either, which I like.
He's got a lot of time to work here too.
Yeah, he's on top in side control with 3 minutes.
Lawrence turns to his knees there. Samaniego got the hook on the left-hand side. Now sneaks the right one in as well.
Nice. Beautiful.
Slick work there. Lawrence is trying to sit up.
Yeah, good transition. You lose the back, just stay on top.
halfway through the second round here. San Diego enjoying a lot of top position. Again, Lawrence's credit, working the rubber guard, trying to get things up.
You got a Gogo
I
Plata
was like,
attempt.
come on, man, let's get this Gogo Plata going.
Let's go.
San Diego lets him up. Jumps
He
immediately
uses
in the
that
neck.
guillotine again.
He's
really
I
been
feel like
like
he
the
wants that
story.
Darce again.
Yeah, he was definitely close on the Darce. There it goes. There it goes.
No,
Man, you called it.
he's got it. He's got it.
You playing a video game or?
No, you know what it is? It's too much time on the mat underneath Gerald Mershart. That's what that is.
Hey, be careful.
Yeah.
He's got the squeeze. You can see Lawrence trying to defend, pushing away, trying to keep the range and stop the angle.
So explain to the people how he needs to finish this.
So, Lawrence has actually just rolled to make it tighter. So I think if he goes back to it, he's in a better position. First, he was kind of belly down, or belly up, which made it harder.
Just use that sweep again. That
Yeah.
has to be the fourth time he's done it.
Yeah.
I love it. I wonder if Samaniago burned his arms out, trying for that Darce.
Yeah.
Watch that up kick there. Good
There
jump
it is
on it
again.
again. Well, if your neck is out there, he's going to go for it. And I love the way he does this.
Yeah,
Rolling
this
to the
time he's
top.
got the legs trapped. Jose Perez calling for.
Go to the Darce. Calling for north-south. And he
Yeah, they definitely want
advances
it.
it.
They want a submission, but I think in this position when your opponent is so far on his hip like that, to me that's the time to disengage and do what he's doing here. Beat him up a little bit, throw some elbows, throw some hammer fists.
Yeah, I agree. With 20 seconds left, it might not be enough time to get a finish.
Some solid elbows there at the end, too. Made him pay for it in those final seconds, causing damage all the way to the end. Another nice round there for Samaniago. And Lawrence has got to be a little frustrated. Doing all the right things defensively, but not really able to get anything going on the attack side.
Yeah, well, the problem with doing the right things defensively is, you're on the defense to begin with. And most of this round, he was on his back foot. You see right here, great takedown. Just kind of like a blast double. Didn't really exert himself, as Andre said, and then just constantly hunting for this neck, just looking for this submission. Guillotines, Darce chokes. He's trying to get this guy out of here. I think Lance Lawrence is just a little too tough for that. He's going to have to find the combination to get this guy to tap out.
Yeah, to me, the story of the fight tonight has been Bo using that front headlock. Whether it's to threaten the choke or to end up on top or to get a takedown.
Round number 3. Lawrence is going to have to get something going.
Yeah, I'm not sure he has Bo's respect, on the feet.
Yeah, Bo just kind of walking forward. Hasn't really been able to capitalize on that range that he has. There he landed a nice right hand, Lawrence did. Chopping the legs a little bit here, trying to get something going.
What I'd like to see Bo do more of is feint, and that's what's going to stop Lawrence from walking forward. Right now, Lawrence is just walking forward with no threat.
Yep, there you
It's
go
a
again.
beautiful one, too.
He needs to do more of that, especially, there's only
Yeah.
4 minutes left to go.
Yeah, for what it's worth, he's down, 2 rounds. He needs to get busy.
I'd imagine his corner told him that. How do you feel about open scoring? Is that something you ever really...
Yeah, I like it. I think, I want to know. If I'm going into the third round, I'm down 2-0. I want to know.
Like
I wanna,
for certain, because
Yeah.
sometimes, I see corners will tell guys like, yeah, you're up, you're winning, and I'm at home going, what fight are they watching?
Right,
Like, you know,
right,
like,
right.
you know, and if the guy could look up and see, okay, I'm down. I have to.
Yeah, I got to hunt for a finish.
Yeah.
Beautiful double leg.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Just deposited him on the canvas with authority.
I mean, we saw
Yeah,
the
and
middleweight
look,
title fight on Saturday. You know, like, Alex Pereira needed that knockout. He needed a sub, and he went out and he did it.
Yeah.
Trying to isolate that right
There's
arm there.
Yeah, but again, Lawrence's defense is pretty slick too, and he knows when stuff's coming. But here's a position where I feel like Samaniego can just kind of unload, get a couple good shots in.
Works the full guard there. Corner calling for Samaniego to sit up and do some damage. She throws a couple of right hands in there. Lawrence with the body lock there underneath, and Punk's favorite position there, the body lock from the bottom.
Oh, God.
Both corners yelling for him to posture up to strike, which I agree.
Well, he can't get submitted from here.
Yeah.
Feet on the hips there, tries to make some room, and what happens? Samaniego attacks the neck, of course.
There's back to Doris.
Oh, look at that.
Back.
He's
Can
got
he get
this
the
choke.
Rear naked
Oh,
choke is
under
in.
the
He's looking
chin
for the
with no
squeeze.
hooks.
And Lawrence, that solid defense again to get his back to the canvas.
Is this almost an Ezekiel choke?
It looked like he was trying to maintain it, had to let it go. Sneaky submissions there from Samaniego. But Lawrence, again, has shown, as you said, great grappling defense. He's got out of multiple submission attempts.
Oh, Metzger takedown there.
Nice.
Scooped him up, slammed him to the canvas, hammer fist as well. Samaniego's wrestling chops on display. Jose Perez from the corner telling him to stand up and strike. Lands the right hand.
Wow.
Lawrence tried to grab the neck on
That would have been
his side. That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Slipped off.
You know, Lance Lawrence has got some really good up kicks. They're sneaky good.
Yeah.
Got to watch out for those.
Yeah, he fires those long legs up quickly. Samaniego on top, delivering the big shots. Lawrence settles back to full guard again, feet on the hips. He'll try to kick away, doing everything right defensively, but really, it's just been one-way traffic in terms of offense. Fantastic performance of Samaniego, who believes he's ready for the next level. Wants the opportunity to prove it. Big shot to the body. Left Lawrence back to his feet just to give him a nice little handshake at the end.
Well, hey, we didn't get a spectacular finish like that spinning back kick to the liver in the first fight, but man, that was a
pretty
fun
cool.
fight. That was a fun fight. There was a lot of great grappling exchanges. Pretty dominant from Bo Samaniego, and listen, all night, him and his entire crew have been pretty dominant. They've been spectacular. A lot of fun fighters coming out of that camp.
Definitely a grappler's delight.
Yeah, look at this. Call this.